Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about simplifying fractions for Math 7. We have here our example number 1. So we have here 4 over 20. How are we going to simplify this fraction? So for an improper fraction, simply look for a number. It can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So let's try to have 2, because 2 can divide 4 and 20 at the same time without remainder. Later, I will show you if what will happen if we use 4. So 4 divided by 2, so that is 2. 20 divided by 2, that is 10. Is this the simplest form of the fraction 4 over 20? Actually, it is not the simplest form. But yes, we simplified it, but it is not the final answer yet. Why? Because there's still a number that can divide the numerator, which is 2, and denominator, which is 10. And that is 2. So 2 divided by 2, that's 1. 10 divided by 2, that's 5. So is this the final answer? Is 1 over 5 the final answer? Yes, it is. Because the numerator and denominator cannot be simplified anymore, there's no number that can divide your numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So that's why it is the final answer. However, if you used 4 over 20, to divide this fraction, 4 divided by 4 is 1, 20 divided by 4 is 5. As you can see, we produce the same answer by having different numbers. So therefore, if you want to have the final answer, my suggestion is to use the biggest number that can divide your numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. Because as you can see in here, if you use the smallest number possible, then you have to simplify it again and again and again until you reach the final answer. It will consume time. But unlike this one, we use the biggest possible number that can divide 4 over 20, then we get into the final answer easily. That's the difference between the two. Let's have another example. Example 2. For example number 2, same process. Just think of a number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. Why? Because it is a proper fraction. We can use 3 here. 12 divided by 3, that's 4. 15 divided by 3, that's 5. Is this the final answer? Yes, because there's no number that can divide your numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So the answer is 4 over 5. Next, let's have the other example. We have here negative 30 over 40. Um, I know that you have noticed already the negative sign, but don't worry because we will just set aside it and include it in our solutions and the final answer. It will not affect on how you're going to solve for it. The process is still the same. Just think of a number that can divide 30 and 40 at the same time without remainder? I will show you. There are different numbers that we can use here. We can use 2. 3 is a no-no because when you divide 40 and 3, there's a remainder. 4 is a no-no also. It is because of 30. When you divide 30 and 4, there's a remainder, but 5 is a big yes. 6 is a no-no for this. 7, 8, 9, 10. This one. We can use any of the three numbers that we have here. 2, 5, and 10. It is up to you which number are you going to use. If you use 2 or you will use 2, you have to simplify it again and again and again. That is also true for number 5. I will show you later, don't worry. But if you use 10, then you will arrive at the final answer easily. Let us use, let's say 2. I will show it to you. If we use 2, let's divide it. Write the negative sign here, then divide 30 and 2, that's 15. 40 divided by 2, that's 20. As you can see, this is not the final answer yet because there's still a number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So we can simply divide this by 5. Kindly just write the negative sign. 15 divided by 5, that's 3. 20 divided by 5, that's 4. Is this the final answer? Yes, because there's no number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. I will show you what will happen if we use 5. Let's divide this by 5. Just copy the negative sign. 30 divided by 5, that's 6. 40 divided by 5, that's 8. Um, there's still a number that can divide 6 and 8, and that's 2. And then copy again, negative sign. Don't worry about it. Just copy it. 6 divided by 2, that's 3. 8 divided by 2, that's 4. We reach the final answer. How about 10? So we have here negative 30 over 40 divided by 10. Copy the negative sign. 30 divided by 10, that's 3. 40 divided by 10, that's 4. And we arrive at the final answer easily. So therefore, you have to use the biggest possible number that can divide your numerator and denominator at the same time for you not to consume a lot of time. Just like what happened here and here for 2 and 5. So kindly use the biggest possible number. So that is how you are going to simplify fractions. If you are so bothered about negative sign, don't worry about it. Just copy it when simplifying. Okay? So I hope that you have learned something today about simplifying fractions. If you have inquiries about us or about the topic that you have watched today, kindly message our FB page that is the Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless. Bye.